Hey, so I am doing my eyebrows. I know they look wonderful. They look like those Instagram videos where people get their eyebrows microbladed and then they go wipe off the black goop. But that's besides the point. Hi, how are ya? I just want to welcome you to my channel. I'm Terrinikka, and well, I'm gonna talk some crap today about some famous people. So just subscribe if you agree. Give me a Vic thumbs up. And well, I'm just gonna get started doing my makeup and talking, and it's very hard to do those at the same time, so please bear with me while I finish these eyebrows because they look a mess. You know what? Let's start with James Charles. This is what his eyebrows look like sometimes. I'm not happy about it. I'm using my Shiny Concealer Toned palette, and to clean up my brows, I'm going to use this shade here. All right, like I said, I'm going to start with James Charles. So I've noticed two things about him. He overuses the word sister. Stop. And he can't match his foundation. And I'm not talking just to be talking. Go back and look at some of his videos closely. There's a clear line of orange red undertoned makeup between his pink neutral undertone pale skin on his neck, and it's not okay. It's not cute. He can't be a sister with foundation that doesn't match. And it doesn't matter how popular you are. I feel like James Charles came out of the woodwork. I feel like he blew up for nearly no reason. I'm gonna just say nearly no reason. And I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna be nice about it. But Nikki Tutorials, I feel the same way about her too. Uh, I do feel her passion. She's still very humble when it comes to her fame, notoriety in the beauty community. She's still pretty humble, in my opinion, because I think she's self conscious in a way. She just feels a little tense in her videos. You can feel the intensity watching some of her videos. She'll make some jokes and then she'll kind of laugh it off. But I mean, anybody who's been through anything, who's learned to go through it with themselves, learn to have to love themselves in a new light, will understand that sometimes those jokes aren't just jokes and they're really defamation of your own character in a way. But that's besides the point. If she I mean, as long as she, ooh, I messed up. It's crooked. I mean, as long as I think she's okay. I'm not gonna say I think she needs like help. Uh, I think she's learning to love herself as we all are, very slowly, one day at a time. You know, I'm gonna use this dense angle brush to blend. Oh, to fill in my eyebrows, I just used my Too Faced chocolate bar palette. I used triple fudge. Don't mind that. I used triple fudge with a little bit of setting spray, and I just filled them in. It works for me. I mean, as I was saying, so Nikki Tutorials is very talented. She's humble, and I love that about. I think that's what I love about her the most. That she's humble. That she doesn't push anything in her videos. She doesn't push sponsorship. She doesn't push merch. She doesn't push subscriptions necessarily. Not always. I mean, mentioning it like 2 to 3 times in a video I can deal with. Any more than that? No. Now I'm on to slash YouTuber who I think is so fabulous. And he just is adorable. It is Way of Yao. He calls himself like mother on his YouTube channel. I'm just like, he's adorable. He really is. He does some beautiful, beautiful looks on his Instagram. Very worthy of the acknowledgement. Um, there's a little boy. He's young. I've seen him in a picture, a couple videos. I don't follow him, so I don't remember his name. He has like a little round face. He's light skinned. He's so talented. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what his name is, but he started a couple of trends. So talented. He's absolutely adorable. I think it's so cute to see. Well, let me put it like this. In a way, I think it's cute to see children doing makeup, copying makeup, getting some inspiration, trying it. But would I take lessons from them? No. No. And not to say that they're children, they can't teach me anything. Just, I'm afraid to take their advice. I mean, there we go. All right. Now I'm going to put a base on my eyelids. I'm going back in the concealer palette and I'm going to use this shade here. Another unpopular opinion. I'm starting with the beauty community, but I'm going to be moving into some other topics. Trust me, I have a lot of opinions. Another unpopular opinion is of, who did I just have in mind? Oh, those beauty pages that just future other people. I only follow like 2 of them on my Instagram. Got lots of makeup art. All right, those beauty pages. I only follow a couple. They feature some really talented people. The thing is, I just want to tell you that sometimes you can get caught up in scrolling through Instagram and not really looking at who posts what sometimes if you follow a bunch of people. But I just want to remind you, this is a thing that I've learned to do is those pages that feature other people's work are supposed to tag the person who originally did the work. So what I do is if something really touches me, like if I see the makeup and I really enjoy it, then I actually click on the picture and go over to the person's page and like their work because they deserve that recognition. They deserve those likes on their page. So if there's a sponsor that's instead of the futures page getting thousands and thousands of likes that the artist could actually get. Which there's nothing wrong with the futures page getting the likes because sponsors can go look at those too, but sponsors aren't going to go look at those. They're going to go look at the artist that they want to sponsor. And artists go on those future pages in order to get their name out. But people often get caught up in scrolling and liking and scrolling and liking and not really paying attention. I've done it. I do it all the time. I mean, that's what Instagram is. Next, unpopular opinion. I like Jackie Aina. Sometimes. Let me correct myself. Sometimes I like Jackie Aina. Now, I feel like, unlike Nikki Tutorials, unlike Mother Yao, she is not humble. Unlike Alyssa Ashley, she is not humble. I'll get to Alyssa Ashley. I got some opinions on her. But Jackie Aina, she's not a terrible person. No. But is she humble? No. Is she too, I'm just saying, she's too rich for her own good. at this point. I mean, she's been doing this for what, like over 10 years? Is that crust in your eyelid, ma'am? Sit down. You're getting old. She's always going to have money despite whether she stops YouTube or not. She's always going to have the money. She's always going to be able to collect the revenue, unless you take down the video or something. I mean, people are always going to find it on the internet. So really, you have nothing to worry about there. I'm just saying. I'm going to go into the Morphe 3502 palette and pick a transition colors. All these are so pretty. Like, it's so hard to pick a color for this look. I want something very neutral, something not too warm. I like that one. I want something lighter though. I think I'm gonna go with that one. So I'm gonna use this shade here, this light brown, and I'm going to use this round tip-ish brush and pack it on and then blend it out. And I'm going to bring it up real high towards my brow bone. Real high. All right. Like I was saying about Jackie Aina. Content. Sometimes. Not saying that I watch all of her content, but I like majority of what goes up. She has been. Sure, she always will be. She is in there with the legends. She is she's not gonna stop until she has to, I think. But I think, should she stop? That's a really good question, because I have to pause and I'm not sure. I mean, I know I just said, like, hey, sit down, but should she stop? Because if I were in it for 10 years and I love doing makeup and I loved showing people, would I? Probably not. So I get it. I guess I can understand it. I'm gonna take this a little bit, blend that out. I wouldn't stop. So, but I think she's gotten into a lot of heat, some drama that maybe she won't be able to always recover from, because people are telling the truth nowadays. They are opening their eyes and they don't care what they say. They don't care whose feelings they hurt, and they don't care who careers they destroy. They are telling it all. They're not wasting time at all. So I think Jackie Aina is going to get left in the dust very soon, because young people, and I don't mean Nikki Tutorial's age. I mean James Charles' age, 19, and that other kid, he's like 12. Like, even younger kids are starting to take over. Personally, it annoys me. Unpopular opinion, I don't like to see too many kids doing makeup on my feed. I just don't. I want to see adults doing it. I want to see older people doing it, because what am I? Aging, getting older. I want to see makeup that's gonna look good as I get older. And of course I could do that myself, but I want to see other people doing it too. I mean, that's the whole point. The YouTube videos, the Instagram pages, because you want to see other people doing it. And there's nothing else to that. You just want to see other people doing it. It's what you like. Moving on, Patricia Bright. I like Patricia. I've been watching her for a while. I think she's also going back into the palette here. I'm gonna go in small. Patricia Bright is getting to the Jackie Aina. She has gotten a lot of things. She's gotten a collab with MAC on a gorgeous lipstick. I'll admit, gorgeous. Haven't tried it, haven't bought it. Everything I've seen about it, amazing. The swatches I've seen in real time on like YouTube videos and such, Instagram pages, gorgeous. I'm not gonna front, gorgeous. But she's written a book. She's traveling so much, like Jackie Aina, and I think they're gonna butt heads in the way that they run their things. That is just not, and they're friends. I've seen them in videos together. Like they know each other, they met each other, they are cool with each other. But I think it's not gonna last. I'm not saying the friendship. I'm saying if they remain unhumble, oh, that is not gonna work out. Going to the 35B Morphe palette, and I'm going to use this bright red and this brush again to pack and then blend. And I'm going to really take my time with this because I'm going to do a negative space. And I mean, you'll see. So I'm bringing it into like that indentation here, like right below your brow bone, but far above your crease. That extra skin there. Kind of drawing exactly where I want it. Love this brush because I can just take the tip and draw it on. All right. I don't know how this look is going to turn out. I haven't practiced a negative space look in a while. I think I've only ever accomplished it like one time out of like the 20 times I've tried it, but that's what makeup is. Trying, failing, and trying again. All right. Next unpopular opinion. Laura Lee never watched her, could care less about her. I started watching Petty Page, a drama channel on YouTube, last year, 2018, probably around in the middle of the year, and I didn't watch it faithfully. But as the year went on, I watched it more and more faithfully as she began to incorporate people like Jackie Aina. And that's when I was like, ooh, let's see what Jackie Aina's into. Let's see what all these people. And I don't even know all the people she be talking about, but I watch her. She's funny. She's exciting. Love to see her. Just like to hear her. I like to hear her gossip. But Laura Lee could care less. Never heard of her. Moving on. Jacqueline Hill. Scammer alert. Don't care. Don't care about her. Once again, never heard of her until beauty guru started, and beauty drama channel started saying, "Hey, she scammed you guys with this palette." And I've seen the palette, I've touched the palette, I've used the palette, and only thing that caught my eye is like the two blue colors in the palette. The rest are like brown, neutral, pinks, and I'm just like, this is my kind of palette. I love that. Like, this is an addictive palette. You could use this for anything. It's just beautiful in every which of way. So that's it. So I'm gonna blend this out a lot. Gonna really blend this upward. Definitely not trying to bring it downward any. Just upward. All right, mirror. All right. My blending's getting lazy, so I'm swiping instead of rounding now. Ew. I'm just gonna swipe because I'm lazy. Wonderful. Now I'm gonna dip my brush, the fluffy brush, into the red, and then I'm going to lightly stencil it on in circles. Trying not to bring it up all the way to my eyebrow. I can't count how many times I wear my eyeshadow up to my eyebrows just because it's like swiping on is easiest without focusing completely. But I definitely want to focus on this look. It's a pretty far, but oh well. I actually don't mind it. Kind of like it. Problem? Is that an unpopular opinion of yours? Do you not like your eyeshadow all the way up to your eyebrow bone? Like, why am I like this? Next unpopular opinion. Seafood boil mukbangs are wonderful. Whether you're eating it at home or whether you're just at a friend's, whether you're doing it on camera or not, I think seafood mukbangs are pretty great. I think they're one of the easiest mukbangs to do. That's biased. I love seafood, but I mean, you don't need anything. You just need your hands. It comes in a neat little bag for you, and you just get it going. What else do you need? I can't think of any other food category that would be great for mukbangs. I mean, mukbangs you watch, people usually watch to see people get down and dirty or they do them. So you can just enjoy your food. Next, people who don't like to get their hands dirty when eating. Like, come on. I don't think I have any more unpopular opinions about the beauty community. I think I've got all that frustration out until I see somebody on Instagram or YouTube later on. Then I'll mention them. But what was I doing? I forgot what I was doing. Adding the next shade. Yeah, but I'm out of beauty gurus to talk about because none of the others really bother me. I don't really care for too many people. I don't pay attention to too many beauty gurus. I don't even like calling them beauty gurus. It's unfair, in my opinion, to that sounds like really corny, really jealous, really cheap to say that that it's unfair to call them beauty gurus, but they're not any more special. They just took a lot of practice and they happened to blow up one day over like probably like some basic ass stuff. So oh, I was gonna try to draw in the area that I want, but it's not working. Trying to be precise with it, but trying, you know what? I can't even explain what I was trying to do. I know what I was trying to do, but it wasn't working. So let's forget it. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish filling in my eyelid and move on. I know I have enough red up there, but the pigment wasn't as red as the bottom. If it doesn't come out that way, then oh well. I'm just gonna let it go. I know that they're the same red shade. I'm honestly not sure if this look is gonna work because it just feels like it might not because there's a lot going on in it, but we'll see. It's brighter in some areas where the concealer is more packed on. That's fine. That's okay. I'm not gonna be upset about that. Nobody should be that close to my face to notice. Now I'm going to go back into my concealer palette and create that negative space. And that's probably the biggest part in this look. I want a really pretty colored negative space, something not too dark or won't bleed too much. So I'm going to use, I guess I'll just use the same color that I used the base for. I could use a brown for a negative space, but I really don't know how that would go. You know what? I will. I'll use a tan. I'll use this tan down there. It's really sticky, and I don't want this shadow to having to bleed onto it, so I'm gonna be very careful applying it, and then I'm gonna throw a shadow on top of it real quick. Now I have to measure this specifically because I also plan on wiping the shadow off my eyelashes. Because I also plan on putting glitter, so I gotta space everything perfectly. Uh, that's what I get for using a cheap brush. That's what I get for using a cheap, danky brush. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I did make it thicker to bring it up some more. It was not perfectly placed. That's my fault. But it's okay. Because I have plans. But I look insane. Okay, my looks never come out right. They're like a bear with me until the very end kind of thing. So bear with me, please. I'm gonna go back into the red and clean up the edges. Alright, now that I've cleaned it up, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that tan shadow on there from my Too Faced chocolate palette, the same Jackie transition precision brush. I'm going to use the shade. Let me see if there's a better shade in this Morphe palette real quick. It creased. That's why I wanted to put the shadow on there. Look at that. So mad at myself. I'm gonna throw this tan shade up there in the corner. It's kind of orange. It's kind of orange. I'll just go with salted caramel out of the chocolate palette. I'm upset, but this is why I like doing lives, because you can see what actually goes wrong. That is not all peaches and cream when doing these looks. I should have cleaned it up after adding the shadow, but I don't know. I guess I wasn't thinking. Because I'm trying to do so much with this look. It really doesn't need it, but alright, it's slightly darker brown now, but that's alright. I will clean that up in just a moment once I do the other side. No, that brush is not working better. I'll stick with this one. Alright, now 35 minutes later. Now I'm going to clean it up real quick. Yeah, you can see why I never do negative spaces, right? I don't get it. I don't get the hype anymore. I thought they were so cute, and I thought, hey, I'll try negative space. Haven't done that in a while. A negative space is great practice for precision makeup, for taking your time. But I don't like it. I don't like it. I am quite disgusted with my work. But am I gonna wipe it off? No. Am I gonna start over? Surely not. I'm going to fight through it and turn it into something that I love. Now I like it. Now it's see once you clean it up, then it's perfect. Boom. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do what could make or break this look and throw on some gold glitter. It could literally break everything. I want to put the glitter at the bottom, but it'll just like sink into my crease. I think I'm putting on the top and then on the bottom and on the top and then bring it on the outer edge. You know what? You'll see. Too much glitter on the end. Now, not enough glitter, not enough glitter. I'm going into the negative space with the glitter a little bit, so the negative space doesn't seem too bold. I kind of like it just on the tail of the wing. You see like just there. I think that's kind of cute. And bring it in that way. You know what? Now let me not get crazy with this. I think if I brought it all the way into the eye, it would be too much. I'm gonna let it get lost, as in it'll trail off. There. Now it just kind of fades in, and I'll blend it. I'll blend some red shadow there, so it just kind of fades in to the look. This is not how I expected the look to go, but it's acceptable. I know I'm really quiet, but if you can't tell, it takes a lot of concentration and precision to make sure the glitter is exactly where you want it. Sorry if at any time you cannot see what I'm doing. just trying to make sure that I'm just trying to be in the mirror good. You know, you get like that close to the mirror. I like it just on the tail. I really feel the urge to bring it all the way in because it just feels ridiculous not being all the way in. I think I'm gonna bring it all the way in. Yeah, I got to. There. Yeah. See, it's better. I like half glitters too. Like glitters that just kind of stop out of nowhere, like start and stop out of nowhere. I think it's cute nonetheless. But I don't think it goes with this look. If you like super entertaining YouTube makeup videos, this is not the place for you. But hey, thanks for joining me today. I want to put like a little glitter wing, but not like thick, you know? Just like swoop, just swoop, just a little bit. Let me not overdo it though, but I think I will once I clean up the edges. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the edge with a baby wipe. Where's my baby wipes? I don't know. I'll just use my makeup cloth here. Maybe I should use tape for this look, but I feel like tape gets in my way sometimes. What is that? It's like a chunk of dried glitter that doesn't look like glitter, so it's just like sticking out. All right. All right. I'll do my lower eyelid in a moment, but I'm gonna just add a little glitter wing. I feel like I might regret this. Nope. Perfect. 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 I never do these extra looks anymore because I just feel like I don't have the patience because I know I don't have the patience. So I never do them anymore. But I only do them if I really have the time, the patience, and if it just feels necessary, you know. Hasn't felt necessary lately. So I haven't done it in a while. And you're like, this is an extra. What are you talking about? This is like, I could have done this in like 10 minutes instead of like 46 minutes and 10 seconds. But am I you? No. Do I want to be? No. Are you me? No. Huh? So if you were me, you would have done this in 46 minutes and 10 seconds. 23 seconds. I'm adding some concealer, the same color I used for my eyeshadow base up under here because I have dark circles. And depending on what time it is, I might go ahead and do the rest of my face. I'm actually not going to put red down here. I want to do something different. I'm going to add a different color. Blue is not okay because we ain't going to be the flag, red, white, and blue. No. So let's use peach, not to offset it too much. I use orange, but pink will look like a bad red. Purple. Purple. I could see purple. So I'm going to use this pretty purple. Just, oh, yes. Yes. Just so I can have a different color. Just like to incorporate, I've started to do this thing where I like to incorporate some wild colors in there, colors that aren't necessarily not needed. Ugh. But I really like colors, so I mean, makeup is for me to express what I wish. Therefore, I will apply whatever color I want. Period. As for an inner corner color, I'm pleased. I'm pleased, I guess. I'm going to use this shimmer here from 35B palette, 3502, excuse me. It's like a bronze. Should I use a bronze? It goes really well with the purple and red, but it looks too different with the light gold. Let me try this light gold in here on the other eye. The extra in me wants to go with the light gold. You know what? I'll go with the light gold for my inner corner, and I'll go with the bronzed for my highlight. And I'll show you what I mean. Well, I mean, I guess you know, really. I like a bright, large, and in charge inner corner. And I'm using this light gold up here. I'm one of those blinding highlight type of people sometimes. So don't come at me. It's 5:43. I have the rest of my face to do, but I'm not quite ready to do that yet. Still feels too early to do that because, I mean, now that my eyes are done, 50 minutes and 60 seconds later, it's only gonna take me like 10 minutes max to do the rest of my face. So yeah, it takes me like an hour, anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half to do my makeup, and it's mostly just my eyeshadow. But it's all done, so I have nothing to worry about now. I will clean up this when doing my makeup, like cut that off with the concealer and whatnot. I'm sure it doesn't look as great with the eyes closed because of the clear cut between the negative space and the red, but I don't guess it's terrible, you know. It's bearable, you can see. It's not the sharpest, but hey, it's probably the best negative space that I've ever done. most definitely. Ooh, let me not linger and carry this. It was dark outside. Let me not carry on this video. It was nice for you to join me. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this look. I hope you didn't have as much of a struggle with it as I did. And yeah, to see the full face of makeup and the products I use for this well,